All right, I've been saying this for like a long time, even before they hired Matt Patricia, that the Lions' biggest woe forever since Barry retired is the running game, and now it's being said that they had the lowest run rating um, last decade from 2010 to 2019. Let's talk about that, and we also going to talk about Amani Oruwariye. What are the chances that he starts this season? Let's talk about that. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, check out the Detroit Lions talk playlist. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Shout out to everybody that came on the live stream yesterday. We did a Piston stream, how I will rebuild or start rebuilding the Detroit Pistons. So if you missed that, check that out. But yeah, that's been a problem plaguing the Lions for a very, very long time. All right, the inability to run the ball. When they hired Patricia and got rid of Caldwell, I felt that they should at least went from the offensive type of head coach, because we had a good defense with Terrell Austin already being here. And since Terrell Austin left, he got fired in Cincinnati because Marvin Lewis didn't want to take it on the chops. Eventually, Marvin Lewis got fired. But our defense was head and shoulders above where it is with Matt Patricia under Terrell Austin. And I said that our biggest problem with this team was not defense. It wasn't throwing the ball. It wasn't passing. Our biggest problem since Barry retired has been not being able to run the ball. We haven't had a top 10 rushing attack since Barry retired. Even when James Stewart went over 1,000 and Reggie went over 1,000, which it didn't seem like 1,000, we still haven't had a consistent run game. We've been through Java Best, Kevin Jones, Amir Abdullah, Joyke Bell, Kevin Smith. You name it, we had it, and they all failed. All right. So that needs to be the first thing that they should address. And I said that in the draft. Okudah was a luxury pick. Everybody was saying in the comment section, I said, who's the most important draft pick? It's not Okudah. You know what I'm saying? Your most important draft pick is to protect your most important asset, and that's Matthew Stafford. They should have started to build the line with premier players to protect Stafford. And you know how you do that? When you get into the top 5 of the draft, you're looking for a quarterback, a sack artist, or a protector. They should have got the best protector for Matthew Stafford. They always getting these rinky-dink tackles to protect Stafford. May have been Backus, may have been, you know what I'm saying, now Taylor Decker. He's not good enough to play left tackle, and he can't run block. So most of the times you got to run off tackle to the right, or run run to the right most of the time. And it's cool. The right side is the run side, but then again, you know, people not going to respect the left side, running the ball, because Decker can't run block. So they should have went to get a left tackle that could do it all, run block, pass block, and be prolific. But it's just one thing that the Lions are just, dubious to. They don't understand that they don't have a good rushing attack. You know what I'm saying? A decade long of being the worst rushing team, it's crazy. Out of all the teams that's been here, the Clevelands, the Jacksonville, we haven't been able to run the ball. We have to find a running back who can run the ball. We have to support Matthew Stafford with a run game for him to reach his maximum potential and take us to the promised land. So, they did the cheap way this year. They took 2 rookie guards, you know what I'm saying? They went out there and took Big V at tackle, which, Bob Quinn said he can play guard as well. So don't be surprised if Crosby played right tackle and they kick Big V into, maybe left guard or right guard, and Jonah Jackson played the opposite. They got it right with Frank Ragnow, but they need a premier left tackle as well, too, to solidify the position for anybody else that's running the ball or passing the ball for the Lions. So it doesn't surprise me. I see them struggling with short yardage situation for over 10 years now. When it's a 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, they struggle to get it. It's to the point where they just started to do play action and not even run the ball no more. You know what I'm saying? You got a better chance of Matthew Stafford picking up a quarterback sneak than the running backs picking it up. So it's just been a huge, huge hole in the Detroit Lions organization not to be able to run the ball. And you got to ask yourself, is it the scheme? But we went through, a lot of different schemes. Linehan, Lombardi, Jim Bob Cooter. Now it's Darrell Bevell, and Darrell Bevell has had success running the ball. So when you have an issue with running the ball, you have to attack it with premier talent. You got to spend money at left tackle, right tackle. You got to find the right physical guards. You got a good center. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, you might have to go out there and move up in the draft at some point in the future and try to find you a Christian McCaffrey, or try to find you a Leonard Fournette, try to find you Ezekiel Elliott or guys like that, or Saquon Barkley that's just truly special and can supersede what's going on amongst your line. So to me, it's criminal that the Lions still haven't addressed the issues with their offensive line, man, in their running game. Matt Patricia come here, he wants to spend all his money on Trey Flowers and Justin Coleman And your biggest problem is running the ball. Running the ball controls the clock. It controls field position, keep your defense fresh. And that's the one issue that when you come into the Lions organization, you have to be able to run the ball. The Lions can't have a dome mentality no more. They got to have an outdoor mentality where we can run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. The run game translate, defense travels, the run game travels. And that's the one thing that he hasn't had, being here. So it doesn't surprise me that they had the worst rush offense last decade. I lived it. I watched it. I seen them go 0-16. Well, that was 2009, excuse me. I seen them, mess up. So, at the end of the day, it doesn't really shock me. But let me know what you guys think about that. But Amani Oruwariye, I think he going to end up starting this year. At some point, maybe somebody go down. Yeah, maybe somebody go down, or maybe Trufant or somebody struggle. But I just see him and Okudah being a great pair for a very, very long time. They both have similar schematics. I think Amani run 4.4, Okudah ran 4.4. Okudah was 6'1", 6'2", Amani 6'1", 6'2". They both Big Ten guys, so it may be a situation where you see Oruwariye and Okudah manning the corners for a long time for Detroit. And they probably gonna go down, at least my memory, as the best tandem at cornerback. And I just think it made no sense to bring in Desmond Trufant when you could have signed Darqueze Dennard, you could have signed Dre Kirkpatrick. You had a lot of different options to sign there. They overpaid him to come here. I understand he's a good press man corner in his heyday, but his heyday is gone. And I understand that you really couldn't trust the small sample size that you got from Amani last year. But I feel like Mike Ford can sit there, man. And I feel that they should have kept Rashad Melvin before they signed, Desmond Trufant. You just actually got to watch Trufant play to understand how bad he is. And maybe it's different in Detroit. Maybe they pressure more. He able to jump routes, but Atlanta had a better pass rush defense than we did with Tat McKinley and Vic Beasley and some of the other guys. They played a more pressure style defense, But I expect Oruwariye to go ahead and pass up Trufant at some point this season, as long as he's healthy. But we'll see. Maybe Trufant surprises me, come in and play good press man cover corner. I thought Rashad Melvin did a good job under the circumstances. In the situation he was in last year, I thought Darius Slay did good, but people don't understand how hard it is to play man coverage the majority of the season. And the only reason they finished second in playing the most man is because they got injuries in their parts. They start playing zone. So it's hard to sit out there and play man coverage and guard for 5, 6, 7 Mississippi when you ain't getting no pressure on the front, when you ain't blitzing, you just playing coverage the whole time. And people don't understand. And Darius Slay, if he remains healthy in Philly, he going to probably have, a great season in Philly, because they pressure and he going to be able to jump a lot of routes because the ball going to be coming out hot a lot of the time. So if he able to stay healthy in Philly, don't be surprised if Darius Slay, don't make All-Pro due to their front line. He should eat. But I think Amani is going to step in, and kind of him and Okudah is going to be one of the better tandems in the league. I seen the talent coming out of Penn State. I did a draft spotlight on him a couple of years ago, and I was shocked that he went, the 4th or 5th round? I had a 2nd round grade. If not, he could have crept up in the 1st round. I think people started to see that, but the issue on him was he only started 1 season at Penn State. And I think people kind of shied away from him. But he's long, he got good ball skills, he know how to turn his head around and play the ball. So it's going to be basically if he was working in the offseason and not working. If he was working to get better, get stronger, get healthier, then I think he gonna take, he gonna start. I'm telling you, he gonna start. They may not see it in training camp. They may give it to Trufant because they pay Trufant all that money. But when Trufant go out there and have his Nevin Lawson and the Sean shed moments and go out there and get burnt, they're going to have to pull him. And Amani going to be there to do it. But like I said, I wouldn't have paid Trufant none of that money. He's absolute trash can juice. You can ask any Falcons fan, any NFC South fan, they're going to co-sign what I'm saying. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Like I said about the Lions situation, about Amani, You see him starting it this season, snatching the starting position from Trufant. I don't think he's going to snatch Okudah's spot, but maybe Okudah struggle, maybe get injured. Anything can happen. But I do like our depth at corner. Coleman can play some outside. Amani can play both sides. So we'll see what happens. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, response, ship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate to share the video. And let me know what you guys think. But if you need to get in touch with me, Twitter is the fastest way. Then Facebook, then IG. I don't really be on IG like that. So don't forget to check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, right here on YouTube. Goodfellas Sports TV for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. We gone.